have you lot join that. And that's going to be what our surface fleet looks like. You know what, I might actually just get rid of the Naseby. So this is going to be our surface fleet right here. And we're going to split this into 3. I knew you worked on Prophecy of Pendor, but only found out today there is a character named after you. Pretty neat. There is? Where? I didn't actually know that. So 2 carriers, 2 bona fides, 2 Nelsons. That's 1 strike fleet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a second one. And then this is the 3rd. And then, is there an easy way of splitting destroyers into 3? Splitting them into 6, then merging 3 of them together. 1, 2, 3. No, there isn't, to be short. Yes, there is. Or I could have, you know, just done maths, but where's the fun in that? One of you gets 1 extra destroyer. There we go. Calculations have been sorted. Those are our strike fleets. And your sign is that. That's fine. You guys are the capital ships, so we're going to make you explosion. Because your job is now bombardment. You know what, I'm actually going to split the carriers out, because those guys are basically spares. And then these are just bombardment, shore bombardment vessels. And then we have you guys who are going to be the patrols. And what's the difference between towns, measles, and emeralds? Are emeralds mine layers? Nope. 27 movement. 34 movement. These guys are fast. Measureless. Good ships. Then towns, 27. Towns are not actually very useful. They don't have any recon stuff. Might need to add recon to the town vessels. But the measureless are really good. So then you guys are going to do recon in those 3. You guys are going to do strike force in those 3, with one of you based in Hull, one of you based in Liverpool, and one of you based in Portsmouth. I'll redo you manually. Alright, so the town class. Towns? What is your role? You'll just do everything. Just a tiny bit of everything. Yeah, towns are not very good. In one of the taverns there is a Mordred. I mean, it might well be named after me. We did sneak characters in based on developers. I know that there are several others from other devs, so cool. Want more dings and dongs? Ding ding, whoop! Our admiral's not meta then, or haven't I finished? I have not finished. We're just getting started here. Town is a battle-like cruiser, though it has anti-air. I mean, it does have a fair amount of anti-air, because it's got 2 anti-air guns. It's got 2 It's basically anti-destroyer. With torpedoes for some reason. Yeah, the problem is these guys are slow, which means they're going to get hunted down and destroyed. Although, they are armoured. They have armour. So they're going to be vulnerable to air power, but like out here, they'll be alright. But I think what I want to do is get these guys re-tooled with airplane catapults, but I would quite like to get the upgraded airplane catapult. That's fine. We can just keep them in our back pocket for the moment. And then we have the submarines, which we're also going to split into smaller chunks, usually of about 10. Although 13 seems fine to me too. No, I'm still going to go with 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decrease you down to 10. I'm going to call this subs. We're going to make a save and we're going to do OK. And we're going to make all of these sub template, because this is just the quickest way of doing this. And then what this is going to do is it's going to force all of them to be 10 ships. All of the rest will be put into the reserves, then we just form another unit or two out of those reserves. Like that. Merge all together, and yes. You guys are already fighting. That's not quite what I had in mind. In that case, we definitely need to get the Admiral sorted. Okay, so, Admirals. Caustic personality, Seawolf. It's not very good. Cold water expert. Attrition and bold. Bold is really good for submarines. Chance to receive crit. And Seawolf? Ironside and Air Controller. Arthur Power is a really good fleet commander. As is Bernard Warburton Lee. But I think Arthur Power is going to be our main strike fleet commander. So you'd better take command of your vessels mid-battle. Have fun. Then we do have one fleet protector. You have negative AA though, that's bad. Hunter Killer. Well, I think that Frederick John Walker really wants the escort duty role. Oops. Which we can do. And then the recon guy basically just wants to be someone who can escape quickly. Or have someone with spotting speed, that works too. Yeah, you have high maneuver. Catherine Furs is going to be our running away. Then we did have one who was really good at Ironsides. Who was that? That would be you. Bernard Warburton Lee. You're going to be our heavy ships commander. And then that just leaves our sub-commander, which I think we're going to give to Edward Evans. Being the bold. Didn't know you could take attrition at sea, but apparently you can. And then that leaves these guys, which are going to get rebuilt anyway. Cool. And then the other thing I haven't done yet is sorted out the aeroplanes on my carriers. What a name. Arthur Power! Yes. Okay, so this way we have a couple of submarines free. We have a full fleet, 100 submarines, which I think I'm going to convoy raid a little bit further out. Something like this. And then we are going to start some oil supplies from the CSA, which thankfully we have got. Buying 6 for the moment. And then you are going to be on convoy escort. In all of those regions. It'll take you a minute to set up, but that's fine. We are losing a couple of convoys. Actually, you know what? North Sea we're going to open up because we're going to be protecting that. I don't want you using this. There we go, you can send all your stuff via that northern route. And that we can actually protect. We'll just need you to spread out and actually get into those positions. Alright, good. And there we go. First victory to the Republican Navy. Good stuff. So, are you all in the naval bases which you have been assigned? You are. Good. Next, aeroplanes. I want... You're all actually working pretty close to shore. I think I might just make this a 30-30. We're going to go just completely balanced setup. So those air wings should start coordinating. That's the Norwegian fleet going toe-to-toe with the Germans. Not something I would necessarily advise, but that's fine. Okay, you guys have emerged. Just having you as one giant block is fine. Oh, no, it has to be a block of 99. Otherwise, I can't automate you. And in fact, your order should be for the entire fleet, not just individual task forces. And then you are going to be responsible for strike forcing in the North Sea. You are going to be responsible for strike forcing in the English Channel. And you... Wait, no. Sorry, wrong place. You for the western approaches. And you for the Channel. Sublime Ottoman Federation took 27 states, Muscat took 1, Egypt, Najd and Syria have all been annexed. That's going to be a powerful Ottomans. Like a really powerful Ottomans. I want you lot. Let's do low risk for the moment. Everything is fighting at the... Currently, there's a lot of naval battles going on. And yeah, my destroyers are keeping my convoys very safe. So far, good progress on that. Ah, you know what I've forgotten? I've forgotten something big. Big. I need my scout planes. Let's say 10. Scout there. Scout there. Scout there. I think I just selected you all. You're there. You're there. You're there. Good. And you are doing the efficiency here. We are losing planes, even though we have them massively outnumbered. Oh no, we're shooting them down pretty aggressively. I think I made the right choice investing so heavily in the Air Force early on, because, yeah. Alright, good. Good. Fuel, still a problem. We are going to need to buy in a lot, so it's a very good thing that the CSA is on our side. Because the Navy is consuming a lot of fuel. So yes, Britain does still have fuel issues. Who's fighting these? Germans versus Norwegian submarines. Fine. Coming to France and Denmark have made peace. These are my convoys being sunk by German East Asia. Why are you lot not protecting that? I wonder if I do need to split you into smaller units. Oh, because you're all engaged in this one battle. Yeah, that would do it. Oh, bloody hell. Apparently we got a lot of air experience very quickly. So let's upgrade to the new version. Lost a couple of convoys there. We probably will need to build some more. I mean, we have got 5 on convoy construction right now. Aluminium's a little bit short. Is that just because it's not getting through? Probably. I recommend sticking the important ships in the separate theatre of war with high... Yeah, that's a good idea. New theatre. With... How do you do that again? Ah. Hi. Yeah, okay, good suggestion. The Second Melbourne Uprising. Massive unrest in the Australasian Confederation has culminated in the Second Melbourne Uprising by syndicalists, mirroring the first such uprising that occurred in 1924, which was crushed by both the government and the paramilitary forces. The unpopular Australasian Guard-led government ordered Australasian soldiers to fire upon the protesters, leading to a bloodbath which has left hundreds dead and chaos reigning in the southern city for weeks. While the Guard appears to have the situation under control for now and have tried to block any information getting out of Melbourne, the unprecedented violence has led to a condemnation of the Australasian Confederation around the world. And that is the High Seas Fleet. Not particularly well... no, it is well screened. So where is my fleet? I think what I am going to do actually is I'm going to say all of you can operate in any of these. If you need to support each other, you can. And then that way we should have you actually responding to threats like the appearance of the major German fleet with multiple fleets answering the call. Alright, how is Norway doing? They have already been cut in half. I think defending this area would be fine though. Go, go, go! So you guys are going to be the purples because you are currently in France. Yes, sir. Then you guys the next wave. Now we can raise the Home Guard, which I'm going to do. Which are annoying because they appear everywhere. Brilliant. Unassigned divisions. Shift click to select all unassigned. You go into there, you go into this force. And you lot are going to be the garrisons, which is going to allow me to send a full army to Norway. And hopefully they'll have supply out there. And you lot are going to be led by Brewer. Brewer. And your commander is going to be Paget.
Yes, sir.
Your commander is going to be... So many of you have hidden sympathies, and this makes me very nervous, but we'll put Icon in charge of the
Listen up.
other garrison. This is the cavalry. This could actually probably be Konev. Unless we have someone who is dedicated to cavalry. Actually, no, Briggs would be better.
All in.
Yeah, Briggs. Okay, so second garrison, that would be you lot. I'm going to head over to Norway. Make you the white unit so we know where you are. We're definitely going to give you infantry expert. Marvellous.
Move out.
Yeah, I think I do need to divide the destroyers into smaller batches once they've actually finished fighting. I think they will automatically do it. Like there's only... Oh no, it's only that 5. Yep, so individual task forces are the ones that respond to threats. Okay, that's something I was not 100% sure about, and now I know. And we do not have enough convoys. Which would rather suggest that we need to build more. So let's make convoy production the priority for the time being. Easily done. Oh, right. Convoys are a problem because we're moving troops overseas. Yeah, that would do it. Socialist Republic of Italy have joined us. And yeah, this is bringing in the entire fleet to guard one convoy. This is super inefficient, and I would wish that you would hurry up. There we go. No, you got straight away into another fight. How are you doing this so quickly? I need to split you up, but I can't do it while you're fighting. This is going to be painful. It's going to be short term, but it's going to be painful. Come on, finish your fight. Damn it. Convoys are away. There we go. Why not splitting? What the heck? Oh, come on, get back to port. There we go. So yeah, 20 is usually how much I do for these. I might actually just do it in 10s. Do it in 10s. This is stuff should have had sorted before the war started. I didn't think I'd have so little time. Which makes 0 sense. So yeah, if you ever play as the UK, get this stuff done before you actually go to war. It's meaning that we're having a little bit of a bumpy ride before we get properly started here. Ah. Okay, there we go. We are now working. You are automatic split off allowed. And please, please, please do repair yourselves. Cool. 2 Sicilies join the Reichspakt. That is unfortunate. Did Italy complete Risorgimento? No. I haven't gotten that far yet. Yeah, I realise this oil problem is because of a shortage of convoys. I'm going to reduce my aluminium so I can have the convoys and oil, because that is a much bigger issue at the moment. Although at the moment France is holding out pretty nicely. Okay, I feel like the spread of defenders is now a lot better. Russia declared war on Germany. That's an early declaration. Oh, hello! That's a 56% screen. That's not very good. Although they are improving. We are doing a ton of damage to their ships here. We lost the destroyers, but they took the damage to the capitals. We didn't. Destroyers are replaceable. Russia intervenes in the Welsh Creek. Relations between Russia and Germany have been poor ever since the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, widely considered a national humiliation by the former tore and transformed the land under the rule into German client states. But with the scars of the Welsh Creek still marking her, many hoped the Russian eagle would be forced to surrender her aspirations in the west. Today, these hopes were mercilessly dashed as soldiers of the Russian Empire began marching once again through Eastern Europe. Vladimir III has consequently announced a state of war between the German Empire, swearing to restore the nation's honour and calling for national unity to enthusiastic crowds in the Red Square. Red Square? In the Russian Empire? Oh, he gave... Good guy Wrangel, giving up power willingly. Yeah, that was not a great battle outcome for us. We are losing a lot of destroyers here. Wrapped in mystery. It took quite some time, but our intelligence services have finally managed to find the man who regularly solves the hardest crossword puzzles in the country with ease. His name is Alan Turing, a math professor before the revolution, currently living in London. He first tried... You know, why am I playing this at speed 4? Let's go down to speed 3. He first tried to evade our men, but after some time calmed down, and in fact he's already had a project in mind when our scientist asked what kind of research he would assist and support him in. It all seems very technical and, more importantly, hideously expensive, but our experts assure us that Turing might be on the right path to something extraordinary. Yeah, I think this is probably somebody that we should support here. So we lost the destroyers, but we did do a ton of damage to their surface fleets. However, you lot are basically going to be out of action for some time while you go and repair. Speaking of repairs, we need to make sure that we actually have all of our shipyards doing this instead of 4. No, you're good to repair anyway, this is fine. Use up some of the French shipyards. Fine by me. So how many transports am I short on? 20.